I have here some honey that I harvested the year before last that was uncapped. This honey had too much water in it, and it was stored in the garage, and it fermented. It separated, and let's see, it separated, and the lower half crystallized, and the upper half turned dark. And if you open it up, you can sniff it, and you can definitely smell the vinegar. Now, I don't think you would get sick if you ate it, but why take the chance? My understanding is you can boil it to remove any alcohol that may have been formed, and then once it's cooled, you can feed it back to the bees. They will not be harmed by it. So I'm going to try it out this year and see how the hives that get the fermented honey compare to the hives that get the sugar syrup for winter feeding. Since it is crystallized, the first thing I'm going to have to do is heat it up so that the crystals melt. And then once it's melted, then I will pour the water out of the pot and put the honey in the pot and bring it up to a boil for a couple of minutes, and then turn it off and let it cool down. And then I will put it into a frame feeder and put the frame feeder inside the hives. Alright, so I've had this boiling for a while. I'm having trouble getting the honey up to boiling temperature, which is about 212 degrees. However, when I tested it with the candy thermometer, it has gotten up to 190 degrees, which is 17 degrees higher than the evaporation point of alcohol. So I'm going to turn off the heat now and just let it sit, and as it slowly cools down, it should have plenty of time for most of whatever alcohol would have been in there to evaporate off. And then once it's completely cool, I will put it into a feeder and put it in my beehive.